Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What's poppin', gamers? We are back with the OT Randomizer Accessible Tournament. It's season number 2, and oh, is it glorious! We have the biggest race in Zelda history, and it's glorious. We have 107 entrants, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I excited for season 2 of the Accessible Tournament. If you didn't check the Discord, because you were living under a rock or whatever, you might have missed it, but we'll have 16 qualification races across the next 4 weeks. 16 qualification races, and you need to make at least a 5 to be potentially be a part of the top 32 brackets. You can participate in up to 8 races. Anything above that won't be counted. And the top result will be scratched, just so you can actually so we can balance out some gambles and some really weird seeds. As said, 107 people in here, absolutely crazy, and 2 amazing commentators with really freaking clever and August 40s. I'm going to leave now, because my dear friend restreamer Shadow Magi is taking the restream, and I trust that he is doing an amazing job at it. And sadly, Juke's stream keeps crashing. That's bad. So,
Yep, and in addition, you have to suffer through my malfunctioning microphone. I apologize for the inconvenience.
I think my mic's doing okay, but if you guys don't like my voice, that's just I can't fix that. I'm sorry.
August, do you want to do a quick restart of your Discord, maybe? Just
Yeah, I can try that. Doing that again.
also, we are really close to starting.
– 107 people. This is nuts.
So unless
here we
Juke's
go, we're
stream is not coming back,
Well, and we're starting.
well, since Juke's stream is not coming back, we will swap him out. We'll take. Let me quickly check. Sorry for that. There seem to be some Twitch issues. We'll actually take Bell instead. Come on, what's packing?
Oh,
It wouldn't be Twitch without a couple
What kind of seed are we
issues,
gonna have
fine.
today, chat? What kind of seed?
There we go. I love that my multi-command is still just
Ooh,
me and
ice chest instead of Kakiri
It
sword.
works.
That's a fun first item. That bodes well.
And now
What's
I'm-
Mido's house got?
I'm staying here. I'm staying here until August is back. So yeah. Sadly, I don't know jack shit about OT.
Well, Mido's house just had some bomb chews, so that's actually really interesting to get early. Because it all depends on how they decide to use those bomb chews.
So, for anyone that didn't notice yet, this is the new version 4.0. 4.0 was released a couple of days ago, and it came with many new features, including freestanding correct models for items and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
all the
hoping for-
quality of life improvements they made with 4.0, like, this game feels pretty much new. I really like all the changes they made.
August, welcome back.
Thank you. Did that do anything?
Sadly, it didn't. But we'll manage. Alright, I leave you to the warming and amazing hands of Clever and August now. Enjoy, everyone.
We'll try not to disappoint. So just a bloopy from the minigame there. That's unfortunate.
It want me. I need to refresh here real quick.
Okay. So so Zora's Fountain's a foolish choice. Treasure Chest game is a piece of heart. And Ocarina of Time teaches Prelude of Light. So the chances of this being an all dungeon seed just got a bit lower there.
Wow, that's a great hint. Oh, sorry.
Like, Prelude's nice to have, but if I had to pick a song to, like, be on Ocarina, that would probably be it.
Yep, either Prelude or Serenade are a pretty good option.
Yeah, I take that back. Serenade's probably the one I want on the Ocarina of Time. And we're about to find out where our medallions are. So Spirit Temple's required. Water Temple's got the Forest Medallion. Fire Medallion in the Shadow Temple. Dodongo's required. And Forest and Fire.
So not too shabby.
So it's Deku Tree and Jabu Jabu that just have stones, so they don't need to be beaten, but they could still have an important item in them.
It looks like ATZ and Raikaru doing the early adult route, while his 10th Doctor and Wooden Barrel headed a more standard child South Hyrule route.
Yeah, I like that the routes are diverging already.
Yeah, I know a lot of people won't go early adult if they don't have any, adult items like the hook shot or the hammer. Interesting to see Rikaru and ATZ are top 2 runners from last season, already adult.
Yeah, I usually like adult for the song check, where Song of Storms usually is, but it's definitely better to wait until you have other items. Doctor just got a hint that I believe was Shadow Temple is on the way of the hero, so that'll be interesting.
Yep.
Depending on how early they're able to get Dins and all the requirements it takes to get inside Shadow.
confirmed on Wind Barrel side. Neither one of them opting to take the perimeter, check those two vents. But look at this, ATZ is in the river. It's a very interesting play 5-6 minutes in.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that kind of play before, but Reikaru just got a silver scale in Kakariko.
Yeah, no, the only other person I've ever seen hit up Zora's River this early is the infamous Spike Vegeta. Yeah, very interesting play. Gonna see if ATZ finds anything here. Nothing on that first heart piece.
Yeah, if it pays off, it's a really good move, because I think generally you'd wait a little bit before trying to check Zora's River.
Yeah, I mean, you at least wait until you have a scalar bomb. But it is open, as you can see, as adult. 30 hint. On Pottery, I think we saw in the grotto.
Bolero Fire with Reikaru just got from the usual Song of Storms location. So that'll unlock him another song if he decides to warp to that.
Huh. Interestingly, ATZ did not go up all the way to the waterfall for that Stone or the heart piece up there. Nothing from Child Fishing.
I'm appreciating the trolliness of having Doctor's Navi sound be the Redead scream.
I will have to take your word for it. With my mic troubles, I am running without sound.
I think that's the one that, yeah, that's the one the audience is getting the audio from too, so they can enjoy these lovely screams. Oh, and ATZ just getting first strength upgrade. That's good to get her.
Yep, early strength is always a nice find. I missed... Oh, he has bomb juice too. Is that in the Redead grave?
Yeah.
ATZ lucking out with that 20-pack of bomb chews. Very nice.
Reikaru's getting trolled a little bit by Dampé's fireplace.
Well, you know what happens in a Dampé race, chat. Get in your guesses. What do we got Reikaru getting?
And ATZ picking up that Lens of Truth. Winded up not being an ice trap. Because for those of you who haven't played 4.0 before, ice traps can now be outside of chests. And they look like important items, but they kind of make fun of you when you pick...
You fool!
Whoa!
Now, 10th Doctor headed adult. I didn't notice, did he visit Impa? I don't think he did.
No, I don't think anyone's gone to get that Zelda's Lullaby check yet.
We have 50 and 30. Skulltule is dead, I think.
Reikaru finding out Nocturne is in Death Mountain Crater, so that's one less song to worry about with Shadow being required. And Beryl is going to go for Zelda's Lullaby, or maybe not. Just wanted to check that stone. But said that Kakariko Village is on the way of the hero.
Oh, Kakariko is definitely on the way of the hero. Oh, I missed Barrel found Lon Lon Milk, maybe on Richard.
I believe they... I think they got those in one of the grottos near Lake Hylia.
Ah, like 10th Doctor hitting the Bulba of Destiny. And look at that, it's the bomb bag.
There we go.
So, out of logic bomb bag.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see where the intended first bomb bag shows up.
ATZ getting, what was that, 47 on his first race. Ricardo getting burned again.
Wait, so did Raikaru wait before doing his second Dampe?
Not 100% sure what happened. Looking elsewhere.
And he gets a fish for his troubles.
Yeah, we hopefully don't need that fish.
Raikaru failed the void out, so he had to save reset. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Strength upgrade for 10th Doctor.
And Beryl is going for the Zelda's Lullaby check. Unless he's going to troll me and just go to the stone again and then turn. Has there been any other major items other than silver scales so far in Kakariko?
Just that strength upgrade.
Ah, okay, the strength upgrade would be what it is then.
I mean, it could be either. You never know.
True. Because if it winds up being scale, that probably means that Zelda's Lullaby is somewhere not pleasant. Oh, Requiem as Spirit is on the Zelda's Lullaby check. So that's another song available to them whenever they decide to warp to that. And Beryl appears to be heading to become adult, meaning all of our streamers have finally all grown up. So proud.
Yep, skipping that puberty phase that everyone loves so much.
Favorite years of my life, obviously.
Looks like Ricardo headed into Dodongo's cavern, working on his first medallion.
Yeah, with bomb choose and strength, it's a pretty good bet. ATZ appears to be heading here as well. So just 20 rupees in that first Dodongo's Cavern chest.
Barrel checking out the Boulder of Destiny, getting his bomb bag.
ATZ and Rikaru are pretty much neck and neck with this Dodongo's Cavern adventure.
That's probably a trend we will continue to see. We tend to have a very similar route, at least the early game.
Chat's currently suggesting some really mean locations for where light arrows could be. They want to torture these runners, I think.
For.
Dodongo doesn't seem to have a whole lot of good items for the runners so far, but they still got to go through.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dodongo's Cavern looks to be barren.
Okay, I'd somehow never seen that like Bombchu Deku Nut trick before, and now I'm like, I kind of want to be Raikaru. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it's a nifty one. It's used pretty often for the Volvagia fight if you're using bomb shoes.
I don't want to talk about my Volvagia strats. I'm very bad.
Well, if they get into that fight, take notes. Requiem from Impa.
We got Doctor in Dodongo now.
Seems to be the logical route. Oh, and you managed to pick
Yeah,
up
it's
fire
usually
arrows.
a pretty good early check, especially if it's required. You might as well just get it out of the way and hope there's something good in it as well. Oh, Furor's Wind. That could speed things.
If you know how to use it well and you get magic early enough, Pharaoh's Wind can definitely be a game changer.
And since it's in Dodongos, a lot of people are going to have access to that. So being able to use that effectively will definitely be a big impact.
We just gotta see where magic is.
That's true. Magic will also be just kind of needed for that. ATZ getting off the King Dodongo kill first. That poor little dinosaur.
Dodongo is definitely no poor little dinosaur. He is a mean Goron-eating machine.
He's just trying to chill in his little room there. If any Gorons fall down, that's the Goron's fault, you know?
I don't think that's how it works.
They're gonna kick me off the stream for being a Dodongo defender.
Surprise, surprise, ATZ taking an early lead.
So he's gonna pick up his Nocturne here.
Yep, and then I think he's done doing adult stuff.
Oh, he wants to check out Fire Temple.
Uh-oh.
He's like, I haven't had enough flaming dungeons yet.
Well, he's gonna get this, at least the first check out of the way.
Yeah, finding out if Hammer's gonna be required.
Yep. Meanwhile, Rikaru is in Goron City. He's gonna talk to Link the Goron, check out the Boulder Maze, probably.
Oh, so boss keys in that first chest in Fire Temple.
Ooh, that's a great early boss key. Love to see that.
Fire Temple always wants me having to go deep. Kind of jealous I didn't do this run now.
Well, so for anyone curious, the way the tournament's working, you got 8 opportunities to enter races. Only the first 8 races you race in will count. So, you know, if you're a little less experienced, maybe you want to let guys like ATZ and Rikaru get their 8 in. That way, you know, any races that you're racing, you'll probably have to be racing against them some of the time, but this way, you know, it kind of gives everyone a fair shot at making it to the bracket stage.
Yeah, I'd encourage anyone, if they're interested in the randomizer, check it out. It's a fun time, and the more the merrier.
Yep, and with
I
the
still can't believe there's 107 people like competing in this.
yep, and with the development of the web patcher, just OoTrandomizer.com, and you can get yourself all set up.
Oh, Magic is in the maze in Goron City.
Nice find.
So Rikaru can use that Furor's Wind. And depending on when ATZ decides to check there, that could be a big get for Rikaru.
Yep, and look at that wooden barrel right behind him. And ATZ headed up the castle, gonna pick up his that Requiem.
So I heard you guys talking about 107 entrants. You didn't pop in and say we had over 250 viewers.
What?
Nice.
That's a 250,000. I don't even know that many people.
Make sure, if to all you 250 viewers out there, if you're not following Zelda speedruns as well as all the racers here, you're missing out. And if you also can subscribe, we'd appreciate that one too. I think there's an incentive with Lost in Trezco. I'm not sure exactly what the incentive is, but It's always a good time when Tresco is racing. So have we seen any hints for Big Goron or 40 Skulltulas?
I don't think so. If there has been, I've missed it. If Doctor just got another bottle above Dodongo's cavern, so we know where 3 of the bottles are already.
I just noticed
We're not even half an hour into this.
I just noticed the hint in the graveyard next to the warp pad for the Shadow Temple. ATZ found that the bottom of the well is a foolish choice.
Ooh.
No one's gonna get trapped into there tonight.
Yeah, that's one that you can pretty easily forget to check that unless you're like actually trying to go into Nocturne or need to be warping to Kakariko. You can forget that there's a stone there. So some people are gonna miss out on that and go bottom of the well. If Song of Storm shows up, that is.
Yeah, well, even at that case, hopefully they would be warping a Nocturne, see it out of the corner of their eye, and be like, oh, okay.
Oh, Beryl just found the hammer.
Nice. So that opens up our...
Oh yeah, that was in the crater.
Okay, so that doesn't open up our bomb bag logically. We got our bomb bag and our hammer. We're both bomb locked. Interesting.
But that means, like, basically, he could go in and beat Fire Temple right now, if he chose to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Although, yeah, he does have Bolero, so he could do that.
But I don't think he has the knowledge that, like, boss key's so early.
Yeah.
So he might not try it yet, but if you do have hammer, you can basically just go in and kill Volvagia.
Yeah, there is that possibility he could get bow locked from deep fire, but probably wouldn't be too disappointed to see that.
Oh, and the Gossip Stone up that wall before the crater also has the hint about bottom of the well being a foolish choice.
Got ATZ here in the Lost Woods. Making some progress. 10th Doctor is going to check the hint stone over by Medigoron. Don't see this one too often.
It said something. Oh, we know where Nocturne of Shadow is.
Yep.
Never mind.
Crater Melody. Are on route to pick up Requiem. Still haven't.
No one's gone to check what song's in place of Requiem, right? No one's done that warp yet.
Nope. 10th Doctor going for the Mito skip. Oh, and with the fire arrows, you can actually use the bow, even though I don't think he's really picked up the bow. That's good strat. I like that.
Is that how it works? I thought if you had fire arrows, you can't use it because no arrows will actually spawn.
Yeah, no, the arrows don't spawn. You know, you see he has 0. He can't shoot it, and he won't pick up any arrows or be able to purchase them. But you can press it and get the benefit of buffer, I guess.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nifty. Learn something new every time Zuda Seed's going on. So ATZ grabbing Serenade of Water from Saria. Oh,
Serenade of Water's helpful for whenever you child link if you don't have Prelude.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's probably a good get.
and considering Prelude's on the Ocarina, probably won't
Yeah,
be
they don't
soon.
want to have to go get that.
Yeah. More hints in the forest. Or not AT, Hikaru in Lon Lon Ranch.
Talon's being mean, freezing Raikaru. Doctor's learning Song of Time in the Minuet location.
So where does this seed want us to go?
Oh, what song did ATZ just get from Spirit Temple?
L.
I keep looking at the wrong person.
4 streams is a bit much to keep up with. That's why I'm.
It was Zelda's Lullaby in the Requiem spot. So
Yep,
that's interesting.
Required. Definitely on the way of the hero. And I can't quite make out what's on that arch. Maybe someone in chat can enlighten us. But ATZ is headed straight for the fairy fountain. Let's see if ZL is going to be useful right away.
And I believe it was Vanilla Epona's song, unless I'm misreading one of the trackers. Because Rikaru just got the song from there.
Yes, Rikaru got a Vanilla opponent song. And it looks like our runners are going to head into Deku Tree.
Yeah, Deku Tree isn't required, but it's usually got... I find Deku Tree usually has at least something useful in it because it opens up so early, technically.
Yep, almost all of it is a Sphere 0 check. For frogs.
I don't know if we're supposed to be doing this, but shoutouts to Shadow Magi for the 10 gifted subs in the chat. Oh my god.
Restreaming and gift subbing? You're doing too much, dude.
ATZ getting a wallet in Deku Tree. Hold all those bloopies. ATZ getting trolled by the Skulltulas on the wall. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
The Redead Screech to answer chat is coming from Navi.
Doctor's the one giving us our audio, and apparently his Navi is undead. The Zelda timeline is very complicated. Oh, Boomerang is in Deku Tree.
Nice. So perhaps some reward on Skulltulas, whether it's 10 or 20 or 40. I think that one's still open.
And ATZ choosing to ignore that Skulltula. But that is true. The max we could have is 40.
And both Bombchu bowling rewards are recovery heart. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, chat pointing out that the Boomerang could be if Child Spirit is required, if it's got the boss key or something important for the rest of the Spirit Temple.
Wow, that's a good point. A little surprised to see Wooden Barrel has gone back Child. Thinking he would jump into fire, especially with Bolero something. But he's gonna do some Child stuff.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's trying to put it off. Because he didn't check fire to see if the... Yeah, he didn't check it at all. So he doesn't know that fire's open for the medallion if he wants it. And now everyone's decided puberty was too much for them. Gotta go back to being a kid.
So ATZ, Slang King, or Queen Goma, rather. And rewarded with the slingshot, out of logic.
That's an interesting spot for it.
Yeah, no, most certainly out of logic slingshot. Gotta be another one out there for that.
So we've got an out of logic slingshot, we've got out of logic bombs.
And hammer.
Technically an out of logic hammer.
Logic is something these runners probably won't be paying too much attention to.
Logic is a suggestion at best to these people. And ATZ not caring at all about that full heart container in the Rudo's letters.
I don't think ATZ has the scale. He should have the scale.
Oh yeah, he hasn't picked that up yet. So he hasn't done Rooftop Kakariko.
I mean, he was. I definitely saw him do Dampe Race, so I'm not sure. Maybe he just didn't mark it down. But doesn't have it marked on his tracker. And 10th Doctor, gonna maybe check out the Child Spirit with Bombchu. Maybe not.
He's gonna try to see what's on the arch.
The tracker that everyone in chat is seeing is not the tracker that APZ or the runners have themselves. But I will trust our Zelda speedruns trackers if they have APZ.
Oh yeah, okay, so that one does say that it's that he has the silver scale.
Yep. When in doubt, trust the trackers. ATZ has been known to mismark his own personal one.
We love our trackers. Sorry for doubting you guys.
Welcome, Juke.
I believe Barrel's the first one that's going to check this Sun Song location.
Ooh, yeah, we haven't seen this one. We'd be interested to see if he opts to do flame storage. And there's the boomerang for Rikaru.
And Barrel's getting Minuet, okay.
Ooh. According to chat, the 40 Skulltula hint is the big Goron sword. So we won't be seeing as many one cycles as we normally would.
Yeah, it's one of those items that's nice to have, but if it's behind 40 Skulltulas, heck no. Someone just mentioned this in chat, and I'm actually unsure of this myself. So since you can check hints, what is the Stone of Agony good for now? Does the Stone of Agony like have a purpose if we have tournament settings on?
It will prevent any loose papers you have from blowing away in the wind.
Good. I love me one of those. The world's worst bloopy.
We got 10th Doctor climbing around the Deku Tree, while APZ is here in Zora's domain.
I just looked over at Raikaru's and I saw he was like facing the wall in Goma's chamber, and I thought he was gonna go for some any percent strats or something like that.
Nope, just working up that broken stick. That's a clean Goma down for Rikaru, scratching his head with that slingshot. Don't believe ATZ went back into the Lost Woods for that check.
If there's something important on that, that could be pretty trolly. Oh,
Luckily-
and ATZ getting his first bow.
Ooh, that's a nice find.
Right on the diving game.
Well, luckily they got that slingshot early. They got no excuses for missing it.
And it's just a piece of heart on the target.
Yeah, since Doctor opting for the ground jump as opposed to the B1 skip. Can't blame him with that fresh bag of bombs. Well, like I mentioned earlier, Rikaru, hot on ATZ's heels, headed into the river himself.
Yeah, they're really going for a similar routing. And now ATZ, I'm guessing, is going to check Child Spirit?
Oh, yep. He wouldn't be warping here, I don't think, if he wasn't going to jump in there. Got slingshot and the boomerang. No reason not to.
Yeah, it's really kind of pointing in that direction. And even if not, it's just good to know.
Well, not a terrible start to this seed, but certainly not handing these runners any chocolate cake or something really juicy.
Yeah, there's been like just enough items to not be like completely what can I even do now, but definitely not being super nice. But I think most of the like really difficult things that could happen with a seed are kind of accounted for. Like we know that a lot of Skulltulas aren't required. The chance of being all dungeon is pretty. I don't even know if it's possible for it to be all dungeon anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the only possibility of seeing like them do something all dungeons related would be if there's something important, Lord Jabu Jabu.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be doing it for Prelude. Nothing extra from grabbing the Ocarina of Time. Cosmetic change. ATZ grabbing a small key in the first check from Spirit. Will he go further? Looks like he will.
Yeah, deciding to keep going.
Well, ATZ likes it a lot, but
I just realized ATZ doesn't have he didn't find his bomb bag. He didn't check the Boulder of Destiny.
I mean, he grabbed that first 20 pack of shoes. He found another, I think, 10 pack. So he is not.
Oh yeah, he's good for explosives.
And another key. Rikaru's gonna dive for his bow. Gonna be happy to find that one.
Meanwhile, Doctor's going through the woods, and Wooden Barrel's getting around to doing Deku.
Almost an hour in, still no hook shot. A little worrying.
Yeah, I'm wondering when that's going to show up. Especially logic-wise, because so much of the items they do have been getting all over, or should technically still be locked if you were following logic. So, I'm interested to see where it would wind up placing hookshot in these conditions.
Yeah, those early bomb shoes definitely messed up your thinking on, alright, what's in logic versus, you know, what can I do? A lot of these runners, you know, once they grab those bomb shoes, it's over, considering logic.
Yeah, especially because bomb shoes have been pretty plentiful this seed.
There's a Serenade of Water for 10th Doctor.
Oh, ATZ is a sign he will go for some Skulltulas.
Yep, so far nothing here in Child Spirit.
And Reikaru is gonna go for that, oh, that was the double defense.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, it never hurts to have an extra heart, especially when you see that Volvagi is in logic.
Yeah.
Every heart gives you extra time. 10th Doctor actually right behind him.
And ATZ's piecing out to Kakariko.
Oh.
So apparently Bigoron crafts the Kokiri sword. I think that was something I noticed in chat earlier, but I wasn't sure if people were speculating or not. So that puts out trading quests from being important.
Nice. PZ now in the Composer Brothers' grave. See if he goes for the flame storage technique. He is gonna store this flame up. Let's see what the Composer grave has for us.
Again, logic is only a suggestion. And a blue.
That check technically, or no, it's not. Yeah, it is in logic. We have the bow, we have fire arrows, and magic.
Oh, okay.
Just got the bow though. Fresh check. I'm agreeing with Rob Dog. Might be over in GTG. Might be Skullmask. Or no, we saw the.
I don't know if we're supposed to speculate, but I'm guessing something in GTG with the fact that they did get Epona song vanilla.
ATZ hitting that chicken in the butt with the slingshot. And the few runners I see kind of doing that, get them to move a little faster.
$10 or 20 skulls is also very much still in play. And yeah, since they got boomerang so early, I could see something big being there.
Yes, sir. Tenth Doctor making his bean purchases. 2. Maybe there was something up on the grave.
Has anyone else been or purchased beans yet?
I assume Ricardo did when he was down in the river. Especially with no hook shot, you want at least one to check the lake.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because if they still haven't found hookshot, it could be in that really evil spot where you got to use the plant in Lake Helia. Anju had the hook shot. I can't believe her.
Must have traded Dampe a favor.
I swear, Anju always has at least something interesting. That's not actually true, but it feels like it.
Yep, I remember watching one race where, as a child, she had like the fire arrows. As an adult, she had the light arrows. And the ice arrows were in the Impa's house. All three right next to each other.
Oh my gosh, the House of Arrows.
ATZ finally making the trip to Mon Ranch. Get his vanilla horse. Wooden Barrel here in Chabgoran City. Tenth Doctor going for the flame storage as well. Did it.
It's kind of tragic having to watch ATZ do the Kaku game, knowing it's an ice trap at the end.
I don't think ATZ needs tugs. He needs handicap.
Yeah, he can accept a couple more ice traps than the rest of.
That was my idea for a ZSR incentive. Trezco versus ATZ. Except ATZ has to wear the iron boots as soon as he gets them, everywhere he needs to go.
Oh, that'd be a close one.
Don't think those runners agreed to it, unfortunately. But you never know. If you get enough subs, so they might be willing.
We need everyone to subscribe now so they can't possibly say no.
I don't know. I think ATZ is a little too scared. That's quite a handicap. Still no clear, logical way for them to go. I guess with that hook shot, ATZ can go into Forest Temple now.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna head to Forest once he finishes up his routing here.
Look at this. Wooden Barrel is going to be the second one to grab that hook shot.
Also, he's setting up the skull mask, which I don't think anyone else has done yet.
And with that, I think ATZ has finished off his child route. Still doesn't have hammer. He can jump into the
Yeah,
hole.
I'm interested when he's gonna, like, when he would want to check the crater again, because he's probably not gonna want to head to, because he knows that Fire Temple requires the hammer, so he's probably not gonna want to warp to Bolero until he's found it. But he doesn't know that the hammer is like right outside there.
Yep. He might just wait until he finds that bomb bag, which he may do as soon as he heads back out of the castle.
Yeah,
Nah.
he didn't go for it right now, but he might get it on his way out, hopefully.
Farm finished up with Child Spirit, finishing up the desert.
Ooh, Reikaru getting double magic.
Let me find.
Which fairy fountain is he at?
That's at the Desert Colossus Fairy, so I missed where he got the first one.
I'm forgetting where the first one was too. And yep, ATZ still doesn't have those bombs because he minueted right when he became an adult. So he's dedicating hard to the Forest Temple.
I mean, it makes sense. It'll be another medallion. He can full clear it. He doesn't know what we know.
Oh yeah, it's the good play for what he knows right now.
Farm now in the graveyard. Gonna pick up his minuet. Tenth Doctor grabbing his double magic.
Doctor's making his way through Child Spirit. Wooden Barrel's going to Zora's now, so he's probably going to pick up his bow. So he'll probably be making a play for Forest Temple after he realizes he can do that.
Yeah, I assume he just wants to get the last few child checks that he can out of the way right now.
Yeah, keep on with his routing and then become adult again.
Definitely taking very different routes, but they've all kind of been checking the same kind of spot, different orders.
Yeah, it's been in very different orders, but like no one's made the play to go Gerudo yet, which is probably that's a good idea at this point to not be checking that yet. But
Yeah, ideally
yeah, it's
you
been
have,
mostly the same ground cut.
yeah, ideally you have the Silver Gauntlet before heading in there.
I was about to do like a rundown of what items they still need to get into the dungeons, but there's actually there's a lot that all the runners need.
I think it's 6 by my count. And the mirror shield and the silver gauntlets, the iron boots and long shot, and the light arrow and inspire.
And we know that at least one of those items is in Shadow Temple, because that's still Way of the Hero.
Yep, can't be Din's fire in there.
Oh, and hover boots. Hover boots are required too.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about those hovers.
In like all of my past few seeds, I've been getting hovers super early, so I've kind of been forgetting that they're like something that you can be stuck with.
ATZ not finding a whole lot so far in the Forest Temple other than all those keys.
Yeah, it's going the same way as the Dongos kind of went.
Oh, have we seen anybody check the treasure chest minigame? I don't think so.
I believe there was a hint that it's just a recovery heart or a piece of heart.
Okay, that makes sense then why they haven't checked that one.
I'll admit for like most of this so far, like watching like some of the top runners do things, I've been like, oh, I could be doing that so much better. But I'm kind of relieved. It's like, oh, okay, I've been at least doing Forest Temple all right.
Yep. A lot of the strats are pretty easy, but then some of them only look easy.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll try out like some of these things the next time I actually stream, and I'll be like, oh, it's not just doing this thing.
Yeah, for other strats though, it's very like, oh yeah, no, it's just kind of hold Z and walk backwards.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't I think of that before?
Yep. I was watching someone go through the fire temple, and instead of back walking past the firewall, they're like, oh no, I just usually roll through it. They couldn't get it, and it was like, you can just back walk. Like, oh, is that easier? And first try, like, boom. It's like, oh yeah, much easier.
I had a really bad one in Fire Temple the other day because someone in my chat was like, so what's the reason that you don't just like hookshot up to this thing instead of whatever you're doing? And like they genuinely thought that like there was a reason that I had to be doing it the long way, and I was like, oh,
Yep, it's really weird how some things can get hookshot or hookshotable and other things aren't. Like the ladder up to the lab roof. You can't hookshot that one, but the ladder up to open the gate into the Desert Colossus, you can hookshot that one. It makes no sense whatsoever.
hook shots where the rules don't matter and they're.
I know I suggested that a while ago to the devs. Like, can we just like make all ladders react to the hookshot, please?
Reikaru getting his hookshot finally. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, face in palm. You don't want to grab that 72 minutes in.
Yeah, especially on a check that's like been open from the very beginning.
Yep. But ATZ here, about halfway through the Forest Temple, working on medallion number 2.
That is kind of nuts. We're over an hour in, and we've had just one beatable medallion dungeon.
And it's not even in logic. Oh yeah, Robodog pointing out that we had that Kakariko Way of the Hero, so we found strength, we found the scale, and the hookshot here in the Kakariko Village.
Kakariko was lit this time.
Karu hunting up some Skulltulas. Maybe we'll see the 10 check here. It looks like 10th Doctor is wrangling up
Just a
some
piece.
Kakurs.
I'm super curious to find out where this original bomb bag is supposed to be.
Nah, don't wonder too hard. You're gonna meta yourself next seed.
I'm not racing, it's fine. I can break my brain.
Yeah, you worry about logic at the end of the race.
True.
I don't know. Sometimes the way the seed is written out logically just makes no sense at all.
Yeah, if you focus like too much on the logic or like, oh, I got this item, that means I should go here. That's like the best way to get yourself destroyed. Because you'll commit too much to like going in a direction that's really not the most ideal, but just because you think that's where stuff happens.
You know, it's really interesting to see how different runners read, you know, different items where, you know, what's available to them. One of the things I like the most about watching these races.
Yeah, as everyone's got their own way of doing things or things they prioritize or even stuff they like to do. So it's like, oh, I'll do this now, and can really make a huge difference by the end of the run.
Yeah. Caro here, waiting out the sun. Probably not too pleased about that.
So Saria's song we haven't seen yet, Sun's song we haven't seen, and Song of Storms.
Don't forget about Saria's song. Or do we have that?
I don't think anyone's had Saria's song yet. No, yeah.
Those are going to be the song from the Ice Cavern, Burning Cack, and the song in the Temple of Time. One of those we might see. Hopefully we don't see the other.
Yeah, if the others are required, that's when the seed starts getting really trolly.
ATZ taken on Purple Toe. Meg, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, broken stick is the preferred weapon of choice as a child.
Armor does nothing against small sticks. That's just physics.
And Karu, learning the Song of Time, headed into the Forest Temple.
Right on ATZ's tail.
Well, ATZ about a whole dungeon ahead. That's not something you want to give to the top runner here.
Yep. I think Wooden Barrel's heading to become adult and head to the Forest Temple.
Yep.
But gonna check out the bomb shoe bowling first.
Yep, he's all done with child checks. I don't know if he's checked the Hyrule Castle fairy.
I forget about that check so often. It's awful.
Yeah, I have to use a map tracker, otherwise I would just forget checks left and right. Then there's runners like Glitchymon who use no tracker at all.
I use a tracker to keep track of what items I have, but the one that I like the the aesthetic of, it doesn't have a map tracker, so I kind of just was like, okay, I'm just gonna memorize most of this, and usually it works out, but every now and then I'll be like, oh no, I didn't do this.
Yep. Looks like Pent Doctor is also gonna check the 10 Skulltula reward.
ATZ making quick work of Phantom Ganon.
Medallion number 2 in hand.
So it's a very low chance, but there technically could be an important item to getting into the other dungeons on the usual light arrow spot.
Yes, that's a good point. I was watching a race earlier this week, where I think it was Marco. He had everything he needed but the light arrows. He's headed into Ganon's castle, thinking like, all right, I hope it's not in the toilet or the well or one of the trollier places he hadn't checked. And warped to the Temple of Time or save warped and forgot about that cutscene. Rewarded with those light arrows. So nice.
I can't remember the last time I got an important item there, but it's definitely like possible.
Yep, one in a handful. And 10th Doctor showing off that Rainbow Trail. Not DQ'd. Don't worry.
I saw that conversation in the Discord the other day on whether that was allowed.
As long as it doesn't give you an advantage. That's why he's I think he turned it off when the Stalfos were getting a little too close.
Yeah, so he didn't accidentally kill one.
Not that that would have given him an incredible advantage or anything.
Once he gets that bloodlust for the Stalfos, he's just going to cruise through the rest of the game. Take ATZ.
Yeah, ATZ, though, in the crater, gonna pick up his bomb bag.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna find this hammer, probably.
Yep. Gonna head into the Fire Temple, most likely. Question being, and maybe we can get a ZSR bot to help us out with some betting. Will ATZ grab the fire key or the boss key and just bounce, or will ATZ jump into deep fire? Get your bets in. I think we can set up the ZSR bot. Or we could do it old school. you think ATZ is gonna jump into deep fire, type 1 in chat. No, I don't believe ATZ jumped into fire. I forget who it was.
Actually, ATZ is the one that checked fire.
Oh, it is. Alright.
So he does have the boss key. But it still could go either way. He could decide to go for Volvagia first, or see if he wants to check fire, or maybe he's not. Oh, he wants that.
Valuable information. Nobody thinks ATV is going to jump in.
As he's just looping Death Mountain before he decides to go in.
Yeah, Rob Dog making a good point. He doesn't have a whole lot of health. He does have an instant bottle, though.
That's true.
Oh, and he also has Adult's Wallet, so he could buy the tunic if he's really worried. Karu and now Wooden Barrel pressing on in the Forest Temple. Temp Doctor just entering now.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if he decides to just buy this tunic so that he doesn't have to worry about that.
We'll see if he decides to farm. Check out the boulder maze first, though.
And now he's got double magic.
Oh yeah, so that's where magic was. Ooh, ATZ opting to head into the Lost Woods first. Interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to do Fire Temple yet. Oh, there he is.
I guess maybe he knows that the hammer is out of logic, though. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Or he's
Might
just
be,
trying to be
yeah.
as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, he might just be trying to think of what checks he can do. Because, yeah, he can just go back through here to basically back to the Fire Temple. He's hoping to find rupees, is what Rob says in the chat. That's also... Yeah, that's probably it.
Yep, there's the farm. And Wooden Barrel making good use of his Pharaoh's Wind here. Looks like Ricard was also flipping Pharaoh's Wind there.
And now for the most exciting part of any randomizer run. What color is the tunic? Ooh, pink.
I thought you were about to say what color is Pharaoh's Wind. That would be an interesting thing to randomize the color of.
Oh, that'd be sweet if you could actually change those effect colors.
Yeah. Devs, if you're listening.
I want my Rainbow Din's Fire. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, a Rainbow Din's Fire. or the, as a wooden barrel likes to call it, a multicolored condom. We might actually get to see Neru's love if that ends up getting randomized.
I'd use Nehru's love more if it could be rainbow. So ATZ's at least gonna do this first little loop, the hammer loop in Fire Temple.
Yep, never know when the flare dancers are gonna hold something good. I am all for a meme branch of Zooter. And if there is a meme branch, I expect to see blue fire arrows in there.
I approve this idea.
They were on my Christmas list, but Santa did not deliver. Wait, what now, Cubs rule? MZX. Alright, well, I will be checking that out ASAP.
We're here trying to make up memes and they already exist. Oh, ATZ's going for the dragon.
Neru's love for Rikaru just about finished up with Forest Temple. Wooden barrel about halfway done. Yes, Dark Crimson Angel, you can just jump to that platform. I think you have to, like, do a side hop, shove your shoulder into the wall there. But definitely possible. I'm pretty sure it's not in logic, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not in logic, but it is possible if you know how to do it. I forget. Did the arrows actually damage Volvagia there, or is that
Do.
okay? I couldn't remember if they actually damaged or if it was a like they just brought him down quicker.
Yep, I forget if it's just 1 hit point or 2, but it definitely adds to the... or decreases the length of time you have to be fighting her. Oh, no bombs, that's right. So ATZ conserving the last of his chews, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, he can't do those strats.
Some info from Rob Dog. 3 hits with the bow shortens Volvagia's fight by 1 cycle. Oksani, if you check out Rikaru, or I'm guessing Wooden Barrel, if they get to Volvagia, you will see a very fast fight. That the dragon's down, ATZ, 2 medallions in.
3 medallions in, actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 medallions.
But all the other temples are at least locked behind 2 more things. He can get into Spirit if he's able to find another strength upgrade.
Yep, and that was a key on Volvagia.
So he's going back in.
Jumping in, yeah. So for all you non-believers in chat, you guessed wrong.
You should have pressed 1. Here's one though. Press 1 if you think he's actually gonna find something in here, or if it's gonna be a waste of time.
It's a trap.
And we got a bunch of comedians saying 2. My goodness.
What, 2 whole items are going to be in fire? Cubs rule saying 4 whole
No,
items?
I think when I said press 1, they were like, "We're gonna do the opposite." But like, if there is 2 items, I will eat my words.
You don't have to eat your words. Maybe throw a gift sub in chat. I don't know.
Okay, I'll do it. If there's more than one item in here, actually, if there is 1 item in here, I'll gift a sub. If there's more than 1 item, I'll give 5.
Oh snap!
Throwing down the gauntlet,
Ooh,
the
does
silver
the
gauntlet that I hope he doesn't find in here.
Does the Zora tunic count?
I'll take any major item, even if it's not like necessarily required. Yeah.
There's the Zora tunic so far. I think he's gonna take the elevator up. Karu finished Fortress Temple. Wooden Barrel hot on his heels. It looks like he made up a little bit of time.
Oh wait, did he actually find the Zora tunic there?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I thought you were saying that as a hypothetical. Okay, guess I'm gifting at least 1 sub.
I'm guessing Karu might be jumping into the lava. But I'm guessing Rikaru's after that going to purchase a Goron tunic himself. ATZ going with the swag glitchless strat. No bombs can't ground jump. Does not want to use his Goron bracelet. Oh, Rikaru checking the grotto up here, gonna pull out his hammer. Wooden barrel now. Defeated Phantom Cannon. Ooh, wooden barrel headed to Lake Hylia. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess no one else has made that play yet. There could be something on either top of the lab or in fishing.
Or actually, maybe he's just setting up his scarecrow in case.
Oh, that's true
Right.
as well. Oh yeah, ATZ didn't do that, so he's got a check in here he doesn't have access to.
He might be planning on getting that far, setting up the shortcut.
True, he could Feroz wind it, yeah. And set up the shortcut in general, yeah.
And yeah, Barrel's not even fishing or checking the lab roof. He just wanted it for the temple. Good call.
Interesting.
No one else thought of that. Oh, Rob Dog making a good point. Hover boots are required for logic purposes. All this stuff in
Interesting.
fire is out of logic. That's one item that we know can't be in here.
Okay. Nope. There's the silver gauntlets.
Hey,
So we can at least go into spirit.
that's a bit spooky. That's the exact item you were talking about.
I threw the gauntlet, and the gauntlet threw back.
Do you have any guesses on any lottery numbers?
Well, once the Majora's Mask rando comes out, I'll do some checking.
There it is. There is win for APZ. No further.
There we go, chat.
Woohoo! One step closer to that hell sanity seed for Trez. ATZ following that breadcrumb right
Yeah,
into the spirit temple.
he wants it.
And I wouldn't be surprised after the spirit if ATZ doesn't reverse Wasteland into GTG.
Yeah, I could see that being a decent play now that he has the silvers.
10th Doctor here in Kakariko, gonna do some archery.
Oh yeah, that hasn't been checked yet.
Although we have seen...
Kakariko's just gonna have another important item.
Yeah, exactly. I was just saying that, if Way of the Hero means you should, full clear it as much as you can. Probably,
Yeah.
Won't need to get Nocturne, but every other check, if it's open to you, you should grab it. Well, just a piece of heart. Carter now taking on Volvagia. And the 20 skull hint, just a bundle of arrows.
Okay, so we know that Skulltulas don't have anything in this seed, because we have seen someone get 10.
There's a boss key for ATZ.
Rikaru with this quick kill.
Yep, did not purchase that Goron unit. 50 wooden barrel grab Fairy for his dragon fight. And 10th Doctor picking
Yeah,
up
that
on Wooden
Scarecrow.
Barrel's good idea of setting up the Scarecrow song. Temp Doctor is going to take a little breather, get some fishing in. So now will Rikaru stick around in the Fire Temple? Ooh, no. ATZ picking up Ruto's letter there in spirit.
That's not good.
Definitely increases our chances of seeing that blue ocarina. Look, this Rikaru is going to jump back into fire. Hopefully you're going to find those silver gauntlets.
Yeah, anyone that makes the... Because it's kind of tempting to just, like, think, oh, I can just get the boss and that's all I'll have to do in here and think you're saving time that way, but with something important being inside Fire Temple, that's not...
Yeah, well, I think we're seeing these runners jump back in because they're kind of limited with the number of checks they have available to them.
That's true, yeah.
Wooden Barrel opting not to jump back in. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. But he could, you never know when the third strength upgrade is. Ooh, and that ZL cutscene, just a bundle of arrows. And now Barrel going back into fire. Ooh, and Din's fire on the lab roof.
Ooh. Oh, and Shadow Temple's Way of the Hero. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's really good for Doctor.
He's gonna make these first two checks. He can't get any further than the first two without hover boots. But I've seen plenty of seeds where hovers are in here.
Yeah, that could be hovers. Oh, that could be really good for him.
Meanwhile, I don't think other than that Ruto's letter, there hasn't been anything in Adult Spirit. ATZ just checked out the second Iron Knuckle. Check out the left hand on the Colossus.
He got the claim check, so if he really wants that Kakiri sword.
Oh no, I think Karu time, burned alive in the Fire Temple here.
So first check in Fire Temple was just Red Rupee. So we'll see if Dead Hand is gonna be nice.
I didn't think Dead Hand knew how to be nice.
He has his moments.
And with that ATZ, not checking the boss key chest here in Spirit. Gonna head straight into the Wasteland. And with those silver gauntlets, ATZ can all but full clear this. The only thing he can't check is the toilet.
Yeah, that'll be... There could be... Yeah, there definitely could be something in there. I think that's definitely his best bet. Doctor was not able to do anything in Shadow Temple, so whatever's required in there is deeper and will require the hover boot.
Valuable information, though. Just the Bloopy in the Wasteland. 10th Doctor making that go on tunic purchase. Ooh, we got Juke in chat saying GTG is a better choice than Deep Fire.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with the idea that GTG is probably a better idea than doing Deep Fire. I mean, now that we know that it's Silver Gauntlets, like, Deep Fire is good, but, like, no one's gonna know that till they're in there.
They are probably going to be glad that they did.
But also, yeah, unless... oh my gosh, I almost said Naruto's letter. Unless Naruto's letter leads anywhere. Adult Spirit didn't really have anything.
Have the devs put in Naruto?
I know we're always told that model swaps aren't a thing, but come on. Naruto.
Maybe for like 8.0? I do really enjoy watching the Wind Waker randomizer with all sorts of different models. So fun. ATZ with the GTG pass. Let's see if he does some horseback archery first.
Yep, he's going for it.
Will he get the perfect 2000? Probably not.
Wooden Barrel getting his silver gauntlets.
He's gonna stick around and make use of that Scarecrow. He's with a 1450 on his first round.
All for a bloopy. Everyone's in Fire Temple while ATZ is in the desert, so you could really say this seed is heating up. Press 1 in the chat if I should never attempt a pun again.
Oh, I liked it.
Well, thank you.
Oh my. I hope that wasn't the first logical bomb bag on 1500 archery.
Oh,
That was ATZ's first bomb bag.
Would that work out logically?
Yep, you got the scale, you got the bow and Epona. You could get that in logic pretty quickly. Well, that would be really funny. See, that's why you don't like try to meta yourself with the logic too much, because if that's
Because then you'll have to do 1500 archery right off the.
Yeah. Our bow was on the diving game in Zora's Fountain. And it does look like Rikaru failed towards the Silver Gauntlet. Maybe just remembering Scarecrow song. As Serenade as Bolero. I'll have to do some fishing though first. I do not see if Barrel does look like he's armed with those silver gauntlets, but I don't think he went up to the Scarecrow. Looks like maybe Barrel is either gonna do some excavating around Hyrule Field or maybe headed to GTG himself.
Oh, he might be going for Poe.
Oh, that's another good thing. That's a good idea. Nice quick check.
Oh, Beryl didn't have an empty bottle. Oh no.
Yikes. Needs to drink some of that milk. He's got 2 bottles.
Oh, if he's not checking that, if no one's checking that, I'm gonna call it. There's something on there. Just because his bottle wasn't empty. That's where like Mirror Shield is or something.
There's boss key for 10th Doctor. He's gonna head straight into the dragon fight. Well, I hope you have a trash can or something handy, Rob Dog.
Where's her back here? I'm gonna puke.
Errol collecting some skull pillows before this hammer rocket check over in the valley. Bunch of keys and the like going for ATZ. So far, nothing in here.
Rikaru getting his dins, so I'm assuming he's trying to. Yeah, he's going to Shadow Temple.
Second gold rupee here in GTG.
Gerudo or Rich?
The 10th Doctor defeating Volvagia as Wooden Barrel getting his GTG pass. I'll probably pull up Wooden Barrel's audio here on my end just to hear his reaction on that 1500. Here are the silvers for Rikaru. is going to stick around and use that Scarecrow song.
So Doctor's leaving without having the silvers.
Again, not the worst play. You never know where those that third strength is going to be.
True, true.
I believe we're at a maximum of 0 skull. We found
Oh,
the 30,
ATZ
40...
actually just got the golds.
Ooh, yeah. Interesting.
So the thirds are in Gerudo Training Ground.
So 10th Doctor might save a little bit of time on our other runners if he goes
Yeah,
over
that
and-
actually might work out for him.
But to answer that question earlier in chat, we checked the 10 and 20 skull total rewards. They had absolutely nothing. I don't think there's anything useful on 30, 40, or 50.
Yeah. Well, Bigeron's on 40, but no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, not collecting 40 skulls just for that reward. ATZ had 6 keys before entering the maze. He leaves with just 1 key left. That means the toilet. That means the toilet will have an item, or will have a key. So hopefully he doesn't find another 2 keys in here. Uh-oh, not looking good. Rip. So there is a random item in the toilet.
Oh no.
Can we get some ZSR toilet in chat?
I love that that's common enough to have its own, like, emote.
Yeah, honestly, it's not a terrible check now with the D-pad swap. But yeah, still not a fun check.
It's just annoying.
And with this Hikaru showing us 8 heat fire, compass chest. Just another small key. He's got 2 checks left in here. He's gonna full clear it, looks like. Meanwhile, Barrel all the way in the Wolf Boaster. I'm like, don't think he did any horseback archery. Yep, so unless there's something in the toilet there in GPG, that was a huge time sink.
Yeah. I'm trying to think where else they can actually get. Well, I guess Ice Cavern, technically. ATZ could head to.
Going to the Ice Cavern, I don't think we've seen the 2 grottos in South Hyrule. The bomb grottos. And there's also...
I think we did see those.
Okay.
Or at least one of the bomb ones. We haven't seen the Tektite yet.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's checked that.
Well, other than that, we got the Hyrule Castle Ferry and 10 big bows. I think that's about it.
ATZ's probably gonna find Din's Fire here.
Yep.
If he decides to go
He'll find Inspire, he'll jump into Shadow Temple like everybody else.
and have
Like
his
Hikaru
hopes
is now.
crushed.
Yeah, but that whole bottle on Barrel's side actually might come back to haunt them. Rob Dog saying he'd, without hesitation, jump into Jabu Jabu.
I mean, it could be. There's 4 checks in there. And they got Boomerang pretty early.
You know, the only problem is ATZ, I think, is the only one with Hero's Ladder.
True, yeah.
We got Inspire incoming on ATZ's end. Karu now check all he can in the Shadow Temple. While Wooden Barrel and 10th Doctor are thinking a bunch of time here in GTD.
I mean, I guess something could be at the fairy fountain outside Ganon's.
Yep, that's definitely still an opportunity. See if ATZ goes back to check that here.
That's true, yeah. Doctor going into Gerudo Training Grounds is better than for the others because he's going to get his silver and be able to do some stuff in Spirit Temple if he wants to.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if Jabu or Ice Cavern winds up being important.
Karu here in Spirit Temple is going to be the second one to find our Rudo's letter. Oh, a whole bunch of items hiding from us.
I can't remember. Was there anything important behind that silver gauntlet block?
Nope, just a whole bunch of keys.
Ah. So he's definitely going to probably go back and check that if he finds silvers in here.
Oh yeah, without question.
Someone in the chat asked, why is everyone saying you need to find 3 strength for Jabu? That's not exactly what we mean. It's so Rudo's letter, which you need to get to both Jabu and the Ice Cavern, is inside Adult Spirit Temple, which you need the Silver Gauntlets for, so 2 strength upgrades. It's just some people have been getting the 3rd strength upgrade just because they did go Deep Fire and found another upgrade early.
The 10th Doctor making the brain play that fire is not required. Karu full cleared it. Nothing of value other than the Silver Gauntlet. Although they did grab that Zord Tunic early on too. You never know when that's going to be required. You have to jump into Water Temple for our Forest Stallion.
True.
ATZ finished with the Shadow Temple. Orphan back to the Temple of Time.
Yeah, I'm guessing a Jabu play.
I'd like to see those gold gauntlets check.
That
nope.
too, yeah. But, oh, I guess he's not going for it yet.
And I'm also, especially because Barrel missed that Poe, I want to see what's on that too. Remember, I don't know if you remember the last time Barrel missed something.
Your shield's on the Poe.
Silver Gauntlet for 10th Doctor. I'm gonna be curious to see if Rikaru or Wooden Barrel head up to the boss key check here. I think that's the one check that ATZ did not bother going for. But it does look like ATZ is headed into Jabu Jabu. Yes, Rob Dog reminding me, one of the new features here in 4.0, Pharaoh's Wind now has 2 warp points. One as a child, one as an adult. You don't have to worry about setting your Pharaoh's Wind in a place like Jabu Jabu and then going back an adult and losing your warp spot. Something to keep in mind, especially if you're like up in the fountain here without the boomerang and you just want to like open up Lord Jabu Jabu and set Pharaoh's Wind and come back at any time as soon as you find the boomerang.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like too much like a promotion for like 4.0, but the amount of like quality of life changes they made is ridiculous. It's so awesome.
Oh, well, I have no problem promoting 4.0. I've been looking
Will
forward to it
sell
for
out.
months.
So good.
Yeah, the web patcher too, really good for anyone who, is unfamiliar with like, downloading Python and running the latest dev build. Hopefully we see tons and tons of more participants in our weekly races. Build up the hype.
So Barrel's got his Rudo letter, and wait, what's ATZ do? Oh, he's going to check that. He hadn't checked the target yet.
To answer a question in chat, one of the other, semi-large changes is you no longer need the Kokiri sword for child fishing. It's a Spear 0 check. That there's the fast block pushing mechanics that we've seen already.
Seeing items as like what they actually are is probably like the biggest one for me. Like things
Yep.
aren't just piece of heart out in the world. So good.
Now there's a whole video on OoTrandomizer.com that explains more or less all the changes that have been featured. Plenty of changes to the multi-world option as well.
Oh, and I forgot the best change of all, the 100 Skulltula Bridge requirement.
Oh,
Of course.
no thanks. I don't want to watch one of those. But Ricardo going all the way up to the boss speed here in Spirit Temple. Nothing there but a bundle of arrows.
So ATZ's not going for Jabu, I guess?
No, he did what I was talking about. He set Thor's Wind and he pieced out of there. He's thinking something else. Maybe he's just thinking Ice Cavern. Haru now jumping in the child. Let's see what he does next. And ATZ just now doing bowling with his bomb back from 1500 archery. He's not too happy to see both recovery hearts. Ooh, that's a check that opens. Skull Mask. Did we see a hint for Skull Mask?
No one's gone for Skull Mask.
Ooh.
I think I only even saw a couple people actually show the guard the letter.
Yeah, no, I just noticed, I just said that because I noticed Keaton Mask here on Rikaru's side. He warped straight into Graveyard. I'm guessing that's what Rikaru's thinking. ATZ already headed back adult. No, I didn't notice if ATZ checked the fairy fountains either in Zor's Fountain or Hyrule Castle.
We've seen Hyrule Castle. I don't think that was anything, but I don't think he did the one near Jabu.
Doctor's going for 1500, gonna get his second bomb bag. does look like ATZ is headed into the Ice Cavern. I can't think of anywhere else he'd be going. Haru headed into Azora's domain.
Rikaru does have the letter, so...
Yep, it will be interesting to see if he decides to jump into Jabu Jabu instead, or if he's gonna follow ATZ's route of just opening him up and headed into the Ice Cavern. Again, there's really like nowhere else they can go.
Yeah, I think by this point I would consider just doing Jabu on the chance it does have something, and then like you just accidentally get Prelude would actually kind of be helpful by this point. If you have to check Jabu, that would be a nice side effect.
Barrel is now back in the lake, gonna grab his Din's Fire. And the Doctor now just headed into the Spirit Temple. Yeah, Rikaru also. He didn't even give Jabu Jabu his dinner. Just opened Moon King Zora and he's headed back adult.
Yeah, that is true. Ice could have Song of Storms. Which isn't that efficient because we know Bottom of the Well doesn't have anything, but like still there could be something there. That would be so annoying if it's like the Kakiri Grotto or something. And ATZ has not checked Ganon's Ferry yet. He's the only one with gold, right?
I think yeah, no, I guess Rikaru doesn't have gold.
No, Wooden Barrel does have gold.
Right. You're gonna have to rely on Barrel or ATZ to make that check for us. Rikaru picking up his skull mask now. Rikaru making that play through the Deku Theater. ATZ continuing on in the Ice Path.
That's probably like that check could pay off. There's not that many spots left. I don't even know what the logic of all this is by this point. I don't believe there's been a Way of the Hero other than Kakariko and Shadow.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any other Way of the Hero in. Yeah, we could. Rob Dog makes a good point. We could do like 3 Way of the Hero hints. Then at least three good items there.
Oh, Skull Mask check did not pay off.
Luckily, it didn't cost him too much time. He had all the warp songs to make it pretty quick.
That's true. So that's is that a quiver? Yeah.
Red ice, yep.
There's the hover boots.
Ooh, okay. Ice Cavern, way the hero.
There we go. And that opens up all the Shadow Temples, so that's another way of the hero item in there.
Yeah, good point.
ATZ has a direction he can go.
Yeah, no, but if ATZ goes anywhere else, I'd be really, really shocked.
I guess he's going to, yeah, he's going to finish off Ice Cavern just to get that song and everything. But yeah, I would be very surprised if he does anything other than Shadow Temple.
Speaking of Shadow Temple, Wooden Barrel, getting these first 2 checks out of the way. Looks like Rikaru is headed towards Ice Cavern.
So he's right on ATZ's tail. Mini dungeon behind.
Yep, and unfortunately, you don't want to give ATZ even a second. Yes.
So Shadow Temple's fully beatable, meaning that the main items that people are going to still be looking for is Iron Boots and another hookshot upgrade for the Water Temple, and a Mirror Shield for Spirit. And we still don't know where Light Arrows are. So it's 4 more items out there, unless I'm forgetting one.
Yep. You know, there's always the possibility that these runners can clear Water Temple with the gold scale instead of the iron.
That's true. That's true. I forgot these people are actually good.
Yep. I know ATZ with Haru and Wooden Barrel can definitely do that. I'm pretty sure 10th Doctor knows those strats as well, though. Just depends on where all those items are. You do need the long shot if you're going to do gold scale strats, so. They're all finished up in the Shadow Temple. Easy out of the Ice Cavern. Gonna thaw King Zora.
Thawing King Zora literally as Raikaru is rolling past King Zora on his way to the Ice Cavern. That was a good time.
Oh wow, 10th Doctor just now checking Richard. Luckily just getting those bomb shoes. Not gonna be stressing that too much.
Ouch.
Definitely a boo-boo if you're checking Richard almost 2.5 hours in.
I stress out about Richard way too much. If I mess up by like my timing or whatever and I can't like check him and have it be convenient, I'll be like, oh god, I bet Richard has like 5 items on him this time somehow.
Here we go on Barrel's screen. Gold Gauntlet check.
Ooh, just a heart container on the ferry there.
So very linear seeds. Definitely gotta go into either the Fire Temple or JTG for the silver. Gotta go into Spirit for the letter. Spirit. I have with the shadow. Something in shadow is gonna lead us to the next 5.
Oh, doctor's going for Jabu, I think.
He does have fish in that bottle. Looks like barrel. Check.
Oh, did you just change something with your mic, like in the past minute or so? There's a bit of a extra buzz when you're talking now.
I did plug my phone in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it must be when my phone is plugged in. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I think your audio quality is actually like better than it was for most of the stream now. All by myself. There's no one here beside me.
Nope, not beside you, but I am with you in spirit.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, there's the long shot in Shadow Temple.
Nope, most likely our way to hero. Can't really do much with that without the Iron Boots and Golden Scale. So maybe 10th Doctor finds one of those. Yep. But if you will excuse me, I will be right back. Promise.
Okie dokie. I'll try and keep things going smooth. Guys, if I mess up, please nobody tell them, okay? It's our secret. Between just me and you, chat. So Rikaru just got those hover boots, so he's piecing out of Ice Cavern. He doesn't give a heck about what the song is. Oh, and he's not even going into Shadow? Okay. And Doctor's about to start seeing if there's any important items in Jabu. Just a piece of heart in that first chest in Jabu. Yeah, it was kind of risky on Rikaru's part, deciding not to see what song that is, because Saria's song could wind up being important. The Giant's wallet is in Jabu. I mean, technically, I guess if someone needs Zora's tunic now. Rikaru's making his way into Shadow Temple finally. And Mirror Shields in Shadow too. Damn. Okay.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
ATZ just got Mirror Shield in Shadow Temple. And Jabu Jabu had the giant wallet for Doctor.
Interesting. Ooh, and iron boots in the Shadow Temple too. Stacked Shadow.
Oh wait, did he just get iron boots?
He did just
Oh,
get
I
iron
didn't.
boots.
I didn't see that part.
Actually, right
What?
in front of the fans is the perfect place to get it too.
Yeah, that was a really good spot for that. So Shadow Temple's loaded. Yeah, that's go mode. He just has to finish his dungeons and then hopefully find light arrows on the way, or have to find out from Ganondorf where the light arrows are.
Oh, that's right, light arrows. We are still light arrows away. Alright, almost. So 2.5 hours in, he's finally opening up.
Yeah, this has been an interesting one. It was pretty slow going for most of it.
Yeah, very, very linear beginning. Until you can get into Shadow Temple. Now, from Shadow, you can either go into Spirit and clear that out, or head into Water Temple. Haru right behind him. It's gonna be a fun one to see. I think ATZ has a little bit too big of a lead.
Yeah, something. I'm trying to think of a situation other than like ATZ like dying or something. That would in game obviously, but that would like let Raikaru change up or catch up. Like if there's something Raikaru's done that ATZ hasn't done yet.
Just that skill man.
Ooh. I guess like theoretically there could be like light arrows could be in Lost Woods, like with the Serious song check,
Yeah.
like playing for the Skull Kid, and if like ATZ could have to prep Skull Mask if that's where like the hint winds up leading.
And I don't think there's really any place that would troll him.
Yeah, that's a super big reach, and that's like the only possible thing I can think of, because that's really the only thing that Raikaru's like has knowledge of that ATZ wouldn't at this point.
Yeah, even if he has to go all the way to Ganondorf to get the hint, it'll most likely be a very straightforward hint. You know, if it's in Valkyrie Forest, he needs Song of Storms. If it's in the Lost Woods, he needs Saria's Song.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the good things about the fact that they've had to be so thorough with their checks and everything, is that once they get that hint, it'll be pretty obvious what's next.
Yeah, I think the slowest get for the light arrows would be if they're in Ganon's castle themselves. But ATC has gold gauntlets that won't really calm them much.
Yeah, that won't slow down him.
But that would be
bad for a lot of the other runners.
I could imagine that ATZ gets in again in his castle first, and Karu hot on his heels, and they just take different paths through the trials. Or maybe ATZ goes up to Ganondorf with the hint first, or Karu, or even Wooden Barrel at this point. I think
that could be the case.
Still anyone's game. Unfortunately, it looks
like and someone in chat did point out that ATZ did use Furore in Jabu, so like, if it winds up being on Baron, Baron Age just.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it looks like Temp Doctor does not have big brain play going into Jabu.
He tried. Sometimes that'd pay off, but
not this season.
ATZ coming up against Bongo Bongo. And Raikaru getting his iron boots. Can't believe I missed those whenever ATZ got them.
It was probably me distracting you.
No, that was when you were gone. Like, I only noticed it whenever you came back and, like, pointed out that he had them.
Well, my stream must be a little bit behind.
Oh, yeah.
But, one barrel here entering the ice cap. Temp Doctor with his covering time. Mirror shield for Rikaru. He's just about to go my flight.
Wooden barrels in the ice cavern. I assume that's where Doctor's gonna go next. Unless he's got another scheme on his mind. Oh, he's going for the skull mask.
Rip.
He really doesn't. After Jabu didn't pay off, he probably just doesn't want to risk Ice Cavern in case it doesn't have something. He doesn't want to do 4 check dungeons.
I can't say that I blame him. ATZ here, gonna finish up Spirit Temple. And he'll probably clear out the last 2 checks here too. Still looking for light arrows.
Yeah. Wouldn't be too time consuming to do that.
We have not checked frogs, no Song of Storm, and the hint for frogs 2 is giving us info that we don't need that.
Rob's pointing out in the chat, there's no check ATZ will have to search for something else to get. So once he knows where light arrows are, he can go get them, basically. People from my chat are currently making fun of me because I always have the worst RNG and the worst time with Twin Rova. So I'm interested to see how the pros do it. And ATZ heading into this Twin Rova fight. While Rikaru's heading towards Bongo Bongo. And Wooden Barrel is just chilling in the ice cavern. Ha ha ha. ADZ caught Twin Rova at a bit of a weird angle there. But I think he's got this phase in the bag. Are you still here, August, or?
I am sorry. I just got a message. I had to take care of
That's
it
okay.
quick. But yeah, it looks like nothing's gonna get in ATZ's way other than like a system crash or something like that.
Yeah, he's on a roll. I'm really interested to learn where light arrows are. And Rikaru finishing off Bongo Bongo. Yeah, ATZ is doing really well at this because, yeah, there's no place the light arrows could be that he doesn't have access to. And I think everyone else either only has silver gauntlets or decided not to get Serious Song. Actually, Wooden Barrel, I think he did get Serious Song there, right? So Wooden Barrel's in a good position to find the light arrows too. Oh, if it's a Saria check, that really sucks for anyone that ditched Ice Cavern as soon as Shadow Temple became viable.
Yeah, that could be the troll. That's why you always full clear an area. You never want to have to go back.
Yeah, I'm so paranoid with that stuff.
I mean, I guess it's not bad if that there was wind, but something you don't always have. It'd be pretty convenient for ATZ's light arrows, fire arrows.
Oh, that'd be really nice. And now the question is, where's Boss Key going to be in Water Temple? How trolly will that location be?
ATZ just going through the motions of Water Temple. Where will we find the boss key? Put your guesses in now, chat.
Press 1 if you think the boss key will be in the water temple.
Apparently, some of the people in chat are unfamiliar with the flags we're playing. This is not a key sanity for us. The boss key will certainly be in the water tank.
Sorry if that bit went over anyone's head. I apologize.
All good. Definitely don't want to confuse anyone who's just seeing this and thinking, hey, maybe all of them.
Oh, yeah.
After this, there's 10 other opportunities for anyone who'd like to join this season of the tournament. We're going to take the top 8 results of total time. The first 8, not the top. Sorry, spoke there. So, yep. Some people opting to save their 8 races for the last 8. Others are going to opt to mix and match. Just first qualifier.
Join the tournament. Kick my butt.
No, what we want to see is someone kick ATZ's butt.
If they're kicking ATZ's butt, my butt is just gone.
I want to see like a black horse just come in unknown.
Subbed 2 hours every time, no matter the seed.
Haru working on Inarova, 10th Doctor and Wooden Barrel. Not too far behind each other. That shot of a couple. Certainly a sub 4 hours for all our future.
2 people in Shadow Temple. I think this run's dead.
We're gonna find those light arrows. The boss in Water Temple. He's headed into the basement. Maybe gonna put on some unit. That Doctor grabs a long shot.
Ooh, Ricardo just barely missing the 1 cycle on Twinrova there.
That is a very difficult one cycle just that sword.
Oh yeah, without Bigoron sword, that's really tough to pull off.
I think the visual cue is like looking at her hands when her hands hit the floor. I think you wouldn't want to crouch stab. Nope, we unfortunately went all the way through Fire Temple on Rikaru's side. Nothing in there but to get a strength upgrade. Sword, right?
And there's the boss key. That was vanilla, wasn't it?
No, that was the Central Pillar basement.
Oh yeah, that one.
So that Zora tunic was acquired for life.
Interesting.
The Central Pillar acquired. Like Rob Dog, I need a prediction. So Rob Dog, do you have any guesses on any lotto numbers?
Please tell us where the light arrows are, Rob.
Mirror shield for Wooden Barrel. Or with the Light Medallion. I like the river chest. That would be a pretty trolly location for Lighter Out.
Yeah, river chest would be very trolly.
Haru just entering the water temple and taking down one of them.
Doctor just getting his mirror shield there. Everyone's pretty much on the same track by this point.
Yeah, I'm sure after all these go mode items in the Shadow Temple, a lot of runners are looking over at the IRCs like, where is ATZ's dot done? Why isn't anyone dot done?
So ATZ is going to be heading for Ganon. Probably to see where that light arrow is. I can't imagine why he'd not get that info. Especially with golden gauntlets.
Yeah. If you haven't gotten your guesses in chat, your time is running out. ATZ is probably less than 5 minutes away from that. Unless he clears out the house first.
Ooh, not even going for that fire arrow check.
Where these light arrows are. We have checked the ferry outside of Ganon's path.
Yeah, ATZ didn't check it, so he doesn't know that yet, but someone else did. Wooden Barrel, yeah, he's the only other one with the golden gauntlet so far.
Not checking the trial. Probably check the validation chest, of course. That would be an awesome place to get the item.
Oh, if it's there, that would be so sweet.
How do they? Also, ATZ didn't need the Sun Song there for the shooting Sun. As soon as you defeat Morpha, Sun is in the correct position to shoot it.
And validation chest. Oh, just a red root. Oh, that's a good point from Rob. He probably would have been a good idea to check that fire arrow spot because they don't have Sun Song.
You can get it pretty easily. It'll either be in the Temple of Time or the Ring Attack. If Ganondorf says Lake Hylia, it could also be at the bottom of the lake, or the bottom of the lab.
True.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't hurt the runners too much, because you don't need the golden scale.
Yeah, they can work past that.
Pretty terrible. Didn't know that strat. Bottom of the lab had to search the whole rest of the hopeful scale.
Putting down that Furor's Wind. Good idea.
Hikaru just a few minutes away from grabbing his boss near the water temple. The barrel jumping bongo bongo.
Lake Hylia, oh my god.
Alright, down to 2 checks. That's great.
Oh, did Reikaru? Reikaru did the same thing. He didn't go for the check right at a water temple. Press 1 if you think it's the sun. Press 2 if you think it's the lab.
Any other choices? And you are a fool!
I don't think they found all the ice traps yet. One of them could be. What if one of them... What if the one that you got for the fire arrows was an ice trap looking like the light arrows?
That sounds like a Plando suit to me.
Oh, and they are in the lab.
Gold scale is required logically. Somewhere out there.
Yeah, so I wonder where the gold scale is now.
Have to be the infamous chest to bust open the spoiler log.
That also means that the silver scale in Kakariko probably was at least one of those Way of the Heroes.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Need those scales logically.
Gold scale in Ganon's castle. Oh my god, that logically, that is so trolly. If you had to find all 3 strength upgrades, get a scale from Ganon's castle, and then go to Lake Hylia. Oy.
I know that probably would be that is the best bet. The greatest concentration of checks.
Yeah, there's not really any place else it could really be. Unless it's like somewhere weird in Water Temple.
Now there is a possibility, small possibility, but there are a whole bunch of other racers running right now. It would be pretty awesome if ATZ got sniped here. Nothing against ATZ, but it would be pretty exciting.
It'd be exciting, yeah. So we're looking at just over 3 hours for ATZ, probably.
Yep, got the door down. Now you have to take care of the piggy.
What if ATZ just like dies to Ganon like twice now? got like super bees happening with your voice. And ATZ wins first place. Just over 3 hours.
Ooh, did Marco just finish too?
I don't think so. The only one in the SRL that's finished is ATZ.
Okay. I saw GG, Marco, and Chef there, so a little confused.
And Rikaru's not that far behind. He's just got to find out this hint about Lake Hylia, and then he'll probably head right over there. And both Doctor and Wooden Barrel are probably going to be done with Spirit Temple soon. Yeah, they're like right neck and neck. So, Banuru just finished in second place. Congrats to Banuru, just behind ATZ. And I'm really interested to... This is really close between Doctor and Barrel. So I'm really interested to see who's going to wind up winning this. Two Twin Rovo fights happening at the same time. That is my worst nightmare. August, you back? We are experiencing technical difficulties. Welcome back to ZSR Radio. Oh dear, I just revealed that I'm super Canadian. Oops. So Barrel's on their way to the water temple. Rikaru's gonna make this check, hoping it's the light arrows, and he'll be pleasantly surprised.
Race interview.
What was that?
I don't think he can hear us, and he is very, I'm gonna mute him for a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, everybody, for any odd artifacts coming from August. He seems to be having microphone problems.
I'll just say I'm very pleased with all the Canadian support in chat. Thank you for accepting me. And shoutouts to my fellow Canadians. We got Rikaru going into Ganon's castle now. Taking that Rainbow Bridge. And hopefully I'll have a clean Ganondorf. And Barrel and Doctor are still very, very neck and neck right now. Like, this could honestly go either way. Also, congrats to Gakushu for finishing in 3rd place.
Gakushu.
Yeah, Rikaru apparently forgot to set his Furor's Wind, so hope if he gets sniped by anybody, that'll kind of suck.
Just looking to get the top 32. Not a whole lot of advantage, you know. Well, I guess there's... Never mind. There's quite a bit of advantage to finishing the top 10 or so. But for the first stage of the bracket, you should be happy with the top 32.
Oh yeah, these runners have all done fantastic today. Because yeah, everyone's like, for the most part, they're all finishing up very close to each other. And Barrel was having a little bit of trouble with the torches there. So this might be getting even closer. Yeah, they are literally like a room away from each other. Oh my goodness. I would not be surprised if someone decides to go for the fire arrow, but that would, like, that's a universe-sized brain move to try and go for the lab. I want to see it though. That's true, yeah. If they look at it that way, like, well, I might as well. That would be a good one, because yeah, it's definitely preferred to having to like warp back there and do all that stuff. Doctor and Barrel are both doing slightly different routes to check as many chests as they can. So it might come down to which one of them goes for the central pillar first.
Yeah, that's one people tend to avoid. The little difficult.
Barrel's making his way in there, so he might get it first. Rikaru's going up against the big piggy himself.
Good, because I'm hungry. Good serving bacon.
Oh my goodness, bacon would be so good right now.
Does look like Barrel will be the first to the boss key in this race against the 10th Doctor.
He is... Oh, there we go. So they're still... I'd say they're about 40 seconds apart, maybe? Still really close.
You never know when it's going to come down. One of them could have a big brain play and say, you know what? There's just 2 checks here left in the lake, and I still need light arrows. Let's check out the lab.
And Rikaru's about to beat the game. While ATZ is about to have a really sad cutscene. And Reikaru getting in that 4th place with a time of 3:10.
GG to Reikaru.
GG indeed. Ooh, Barrel's having a bit of trouble getting up that room before the boss door. So Doctor might catch up a tiny bit from that. Pitching on finishing in 5th place.
Okay. Have we extended invites to ATZ and Reikaru to join us in here?
I believe ATZ declined, but I'm not sure about Reikaru. Doctor and Barrel are still neck and neck. This is intense. Although apparently Reikaru doesn't actually want to like seal Ganon away. Because Raru's just kind of standing there. Oh, okay, Barrel's going for that check. So he's going to know that this isn't the light arrows.
Looks like Marco got in there at 6th place on the 3:12. Just
and not making the Galaxy Brain play.
Yeah, no, it would have. You were so right a few minutes ago. If that had been the fake light arrows, that would have been so hilarious.
Oh, that'd be the best.
Especially because he would have seen that, you know, got tricked by the trap, gone all the way up to Ganondorf, and back to the lake. Tenth Doctor making the play as well.
And he has the luxury of being able to prelude a light to where he wants to go. Because he made that Jabu play. They probably saved him like a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the changes to the warp. That's another 4.0 change. Warping cutscenes kind of removed. I'm not sure if like playing Prelude is faster than just save warping.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how long it takes for your console to boot back up.
So I'm noticing that that 10th Doctor went into Jabu, just a few seconds behind Wood Barrel. I think that time difference is that dip in Deep Fire, where Barrel, got silver gauntlets there, and the Doctor noped out. He had time to complete Jabu.
Yeah, it's interesting how they kind of evened out the fact that one of them went Jabu and the other went Deep Fire.
It's lizards and skeletons. I'm not giving them business here.
Oh, Barrel getting hit there by the Iron Knuckle. Oh, Barrel remembering to Furor's Wind. So we'll see if Doctor remembers to do that.
Doctor saved a little bit of time on that Iron Knuckle fight.
Oh, and he is remembering to do that.
Yep, now that double magic bar just screaming out for him.
And Wooden Barrel having that realization. Ah, crap, I gotta go back.
You've got it. Kidding. And there's the hint. Doctor, literally a handful of seconds behind each other.
Both of them racing to get that, to visit the old man.
Yeah, Wooden Barrel opting to swim across the lake. Must be faster. I wouldn't have thought to swim across the lake like that. I certainly moved on the bridge. Until tonight, that is. And Ricardo back at it.
Oh, he's just deciding to kill Ganon twice.
Either that, or maybe he's gonna check out what's inside the castle. Just for funsies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
10th Doctor closing in on Wooden Barrel. Between these other two racers here on the restream.
Oh my gosh, they are literally like seconds apart.
Yeah, it's
This is gonna be intense.
gonna come down to this fight.
Yeah, this will 100% be on how well they can deal with Ganon and Ganondorf.
So we don't usually have such a close finish here on the restream. So chat, get your guesses in. Are you on Team Wooden Barrel or are you on Team 10th Doctor?
Double the Ganondorf, double the fun. This is amazing. They're like in sync. They were one. Doctor was literally one crouch stab behind Barrel. That is amazing.
They must just want to put on a great show for the first qualifier.
Yeah, what a great first race. Over 100 people. We had almost 300 people watching at one point, and then we got this synced. Look at this! What? Oh my god.
Coming down to the home stretch. It's really exciting.
Who can make bacon quicker?
I think the last tournament there was a race in the brackets that came down to like 14 or 15 seconds. This is
Oh, wow.
Now the real question, does one of them use live split and the other doesn't, and that will be the difference?
Well, we might have to go to the judges on that one.
Oh, I think Doctor missed an attack there. Oh, Barrel getting hit. That's not good. Oh, Barrel getting hit again. That is absolutely nuts that this came down to a couple sword swings from Ganon.
GG 10th Doctor.
GG. GG to Doctor and Barrel. That is incredible. Nine seconds apart. Holy.
That's a new record.
Hi.
Oh, you just came in here before I even asked. I see how it is.
Well, I have permission, so whatever.
Oh, you just came in here before I even asked.
GG, sir. Like, I'm not sure if you know how close you and Barrel were, but we'll have to watch that picture.
Hold on, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, God.
It's just on my end, don't worry. Alright.
Oh, God.
How did I make top 10?
You had a pretty good race, man. You and Barrel were coming down to the wire there, like literally a frame
Yeah,
apart.
you guys were synced up at the start of the Ganon fight.
Barrel were coming down to the
I-
wire there, like literally a frame
Yeah,
apart.
you guys were
I just
synced
was
up
so
at
bad in the
start
middle. How did I
of
get
the
top
Ganon
10?
fight.
I think it was that call to jump out of the fire temple. There was a strength upgrade in there that you missed. I think it was that
Yeah.
call to jump out of the fire temple.
Like, okay, so I just gotta give a shout out real quick. 5 Kakariko Way of the Hero hints that I found. At least 5. So it was a triple Way of the Hero. That was fun. I don't know if any of you were counting that,
Who do
but
they
I
have
found
sound
it.
on right now? Probably giving an echo.
But yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm
we
a big
certainly
one
need to
barely
go
on
to
the street.
Kakariko for a few things.
I'll see you guys
That's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah,
for
diving
more
into
Dark
lab.
Souls enemy randomizer. Enemy item randomizer.
Jeez. I don't really know what to say about that run. I just thought he did so bad. I don't know how he got 7th. Like,
It was
the biggest mess up you probably noticed is me wasting a bunch of time in Hyrule Field. after I did ZL, I realized I forgot Richard, and I kept looking for ways to route him in, and I just messed it up there trying to get him when I was going back adult. Other than that, I gambled that Jabu or Ice Cavern were required. I didn't want to go back to Fire Temple.
Yeah, that's definitely a little worried when seeing you checking Richard over 2 hours in.
Yeah, I was too.
Well, there you have it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't have much more to add unless you want to ask me any questions.
I mean, it was pretty straightforward to see, other than the kind of slow start in the packed Shadow Temple. What were you thinking finding all those items in there?
I was thinking I was in go mode. I just wanted to see where light arrows were. Like, I was glad that I was kind of gambling that it was Jabu or Ice Cavern required, which is why I didn't want to go back to Fire Temple. And then Ice Cavern had hovers, which just led to everything else. So I was happy I bailed on both.
Hello.
Hey, Beryl.
Beryl, that was really close final match.
That was so close.
Watch the end of that stream.
Beryl, you actually were ahead going into the pig. It's him, the second phase.
Oh. I had a little bit of I had a rough start setting up my second phase. I didn't roll far enough on my first roll, and that just kind of threw everything off. And then I tried to reset him, and it just didn't work. So I had to take a full reset on that fight, which is fine. It's what it is. It doesn't really bother me.
Yep, top 10. Good showing for the first qualifier.
My biggest issue was I did GTG and all of fire. Well, not all of fire, but a lot of fire.
Would you like to share what you did, 10th Doctor?
I mean, as soon as I was dumb and I forgot the boss key, where the boss key was, I went to the right room first, forgetting about it. Double back, realizing I didn't have keys, and I'm like, if boss key's right here, there's nothing in Fire Temple. Well, okay, there's a strength in Fire Temple, but GTG had the other one.
Yeah, whenever fucking GTG was empty, I was really like, okay, I hope golds leads to something. Lock light arrows, please. That wasn't a waste of my time. Nope, waste of my time. Because I wasn't gonna go to GTG. I really wasn't. And then I was like, all right, here's silver. And I was like, I don't really have much of anything else to do. Let's go GTG. Why not?
Did you have light? Beryl, did you have light arrows before going into Ganon's Tower?
Fuck no.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, as soon as I read the hint, I was like, Lake Hylia, what the fuck? Because I thought I did everything in Lake Hylia when I read the Lake Hylia thing, and I was like, oh yeah, the lab, that shithole. I haven't been there.
Yeah, same here.
I was wondering earlier if either of you would have had just that galaxy brain thought, like, hey, I'm right here, it's right here. For some reason, it's right here. But
now, in that case, I'm only going to check Shoot the Sun, and I'll leave.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Especially if I have Serenade, I'm shooting the sun and leaving.
Oh, yeah. If I didn't have Serenade, I would have probably thought, go check the lab real quick. Because if it's that, then it's, okay, now I gotta walk back out, I gotta play a Epona song, and I gotta ride my ass over there. I can't super slide because it's accessible, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dude, let's just allow super slides if we have Nehru's Love and Magic. They're easy. You just do a ground jump. Pretty please and thank you.
That'd be nice.
We did mention earlier in the stream suggestion to randomize the Nehru's Love color.
That'd be cute.
I mean, you could randomize a whole bunch of colors.
Did either of you use the all random colors, or did you set your own?
I did.
I mean, I always randomize colors. And thankfully, I got all three of my tunics, too, so got to see them all.
I didn't get all three of mine. I only got the one. Well, I got the Zora tunic.
I forgot where I found Zora, but I just bought my Goron tunic before I did fire.
Yep, I didn't have the money for that. I also never checked my pedestal as an adult. I want to point that out. I never looked at that damn thing.
Did you look at it as a child?
I looked at it once as a child to see what my stone dungeons were because I forgot to do it as an adult. And then after that, I was like, all right, I don't need to look at this ever again. I don't need to worry about it. And I was just like, all right, what medallion am I getting from Forest? Cool. What am I getting from fire? Cool.
It's a good thing none of them are required for anything else than like the songs now. Well was dry, so didn't need
Well,
Song of
was
Storms.
barren. We never had to touch that.
Beryl, how many Way of the Hero cat cans did you find? Just out of curiosity.
5? Rye
Yeah,
found
same here.
more.
Where was? Okay,
Yeah, what the hell's up with that? Like, come on.
so Lens was there. There
Fuck
was,
the lens.
I guess, Bolero was there, but Hookshot was available as on chickens or something.
Yeah, my guess is it was lens because lens logic is really fucking stupid, and hookshot along with the strength. Those are my hot takes.
Oh yeah, there's a strength there. Forgot about that.
Don't forget about the scale, technically, in logic for those light arrows.
Yeah.
Fuck the scale. Okay, so you guys were watching, like, you were watching 3 other people. I know Rye never found it because we were in a call together chilling. Did anyone else ever find a different bomb bag besides the Boulder by Hyrule Castle Gate?
There was one
Yeah,
in GTG, I think.
No, it was 1500 on the
Oh
archery,
yeah, archery.
wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah. That was logically the first bomb bag, which is
yeah, because I
figured that.
never got that. I went to GTG at night, so I was just like, well, fuck archery. That better be nothing.
Yeah, I was disappointed for more than one reason that I didn't have Sunsong this playthrough. That's just one of them.
I know where it was. I just
Oh,
never
yeah.
cared to go get it. I never knew what dungeon I needed to beat to get it.
Yeah, that was water. No, Beryl, you didn't see it, but I got stuck out in Hyrule Field once. I haven't done that in a long time, and I really wish I had Sunsong.
Doc, are you talking about when you were showing off the lightsaber?
So, okay, what happened then? I missed Richard like an idiot, and I was looking for ways to route him in for a long time. So, coming out of Child Cack, just get the hook shot. I was like, I'm gonna go up the river. I missed one checkup there earlier, and I spent too much time to get it, and it was night by the time I came back. So I was stuck.
I want to say, what really costed me a placing here was not my Ganon fight. It was what happened during Twin Rova. My controller, for some reason, started bugging the hell out. I couldn't unlock on to Twin Rova, and I couldn't move any direction but left. And I fell off the platform. I had to pause, unplug my controller, plug it back in to get it to work, and wait a full her shooting fire at me cycle because I had ice. Oh yeah, I also had a bit of controller issues at the beginning with the Z button. That was just to re-keybind it. That was whatever. God, that Twin Rova. Because all of a sudden I'm just like, all right, yeah, Twin Rova, you're eating shit, yeah. And then I just keep walking to the left. I'm like, why can't I? What's happening? It was interesting. Anything else you guys want to know? Because I'm starving.
So am I. I'm hungry too. I can agree with that.
Your mic cut out there.
Oh, I just sat too far back. I was just saying I was hungry too. We do have a bunch more finishers coming in. 10, 11, 12, and 13, as you can see. Oh, 14.
Nice, all piling up. Well, I am going to echo Wooden Barrel sentiment. I'm hungry. Ready for some bacon.
Your mic sounds terrible, by the way. It's like unplugging or something.
Well, GG's to everyone. I'm going to go grab food. Later, nerds.
Later. I'm going to head out.
See ya.
I'm heading out too. See you guys later.
Yup, ditto. You guys can close it down. I'll catch you in another race. And again, apologies for my broken mic.
It's all good. All right, later, y'all.
Well, thank you everybody for watching tonight. Our 4 featured runners are all done, and just trying to see if Trez has anywhere he wants me to send you before I send you.